I'm gonna go live a few times so I can show my training a little bit. Oh shoot. All right, so I already did some push-ups. I'm gonna do a little bit more of what the fuck is going on here. But yeah, this is what my training would consist of. I gotta bust a move in a minute. Till then, okay. I'm trying to get some stuff ready for tomorrow. What's going on? Hey. What's up, y'all? I'm over here training and I'm training and texting. Ooh, sorry. I got juices and everything. All right, y'all. It's been a while since I have pulled up. Whew. First time in a long time. I just did 2 sets of 10 push-ups. I did like 20 so far. I'm gonna do 3 sets of everything. But yeah. Oh, my face is super oily. Not oily, but I put oil on my face today. Good morning. I'm liking the way I'm feeling right now. Now this feels regular. This is my normal right here. I'm ready to go run and sprint real quick. Let me get it in. But last, we're gonna be doing the leg exercises and everything. But we're doing push-ups, pull-ups for now. Let me see. Oh, give me a second. Russian twist. Let me see. I have like a little 5-pound medicine ball just to start off with my ab exercises and stuff. So I'm gonna do some ab exercises. I don't know if I can do any more of that. I have to get my body back. I have to get my body back so I can start pulling up again. did like 3 sets. Got that over with. One thing about it is I do like 1 set and then I do like all the other exercises too. Get back. We do the 2nd set. Run through all the exercises. Sometimes I do it like that. Do I? I think I like it like that. That way, I literally do a full set of everything. So if I'm hung up on anything, I push that shit. What's going on? Welcome back, Cornelius Moore. You was here a little bit early this morning when I was stretching, getting warmed up for this. We finally on track, y'all. We're finally on track. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Try to dead hang on that thing. That thing felt kind of good. All right. You already did 1. So we need another 10. Let's push it. Let's push it. Be struggling for the next one. That may be failure. Who knows? Should I be doing this one or should I do this one? I need to do them all. I really want to widen it, but I think that's going to build my shoulders up. I don't need that shit. Lord. That's how much I have not been working out, y'all. This shit is low-key a challenge for me. I may have to spin the block and do my last set. I'm not sure. But I am about to progress on to some cardio. You call that a chin up, blocking all the way. Let's go. 1 and a 2 and a 3. I don't need you to coach me. I'm already a personal trainer. Okay? Shut up. Thank you. You call that a... Shut the fuck up, please. I don't need you to coach me. Thank you very much. No thanks. No thanks. Yeah, I do call that a chin up. Yeah, I do. You wanna know something? I kick your motherfucking chin up. Stop playing with me. Don't play. That's what I'm really working on. What? You say something? Don't come on my live acting like I need a fucking trainer. I said that y'all can train with me. If you need a trainer, this is your free training. I'm whipping myself into shape. I don't need y'all drilling me. Thank you. I got myself. Fuck you think he talking to, nigga? Throw that shit. That's what I feel about that shit. The crack of my ass, wipe it, and throw that shit. That's what your opinions. Your weak ass cons, I don't care. Shut the fuck up. Was that motivation? Fuck you talking about? I ain't no bitch ass nigga to motivate me. And then I already did 2 fucking sets. And I haven't been doing it in a long time. Please. Shut the fuck up. Okay. I don't give a fuck what a man has to say about me and my exercise routine. I don't give a fuck what any bitch ass nigga has to say. Okay, your bitch ain't doing shit. You ain't got a bitch. Your bitch weak, and she don't work out. I whoop her ass without working out. The fuck you talking about? Whew. Normally, I can't even do that. Like, once I'm done, I'm done. Especially, like, the continuous. Once I'm done, I'm done. So this is progress for me, especially how I haven't been working out consistently and stuff like that. Sometimes. Gotta cut that damn heater off. Hey, Electric Aura. You just saying, what you talking about? Electric Aura. Oh, thank you. Each one teach one. Hey, Electric Aura, let me see. You can if you train yourself, slow and steady. If you can hold your toddler, slow and steady. I used to not be able to. I used to struggle. I'm talking about struggle to do one chin up for a while. And then I just kept trying. I'll go to the gym and get all up there. And I think only thing I could do was like 1, and then it was like 3, and then it was like 5, and then it seemed like I couldn't do no more than that. And then, Blazer 1, BBT, try, yeah, with no background. I'm not doing anything really. With no background, I'm not doing anything really. Everybody in their mom is a trainer, rapper, MMA fighter. Well, I'm not a rapper. I definitely am a mom. I am a certified trainer. And MMA fighter? No, I'm MMA trained. So what the fuck is you saying, Blazer 1 BBT try? Are you trying to try me today? Because you can get the fuck out. What's up with you? You want to try me? I'm over here trying to show everybody that they can work out from home, and you're just running your bitch ass mouth. What are you talking about? I bet I could whoop your ass. I put money on it. Everybody and their mom is a trainer, rapper, and MMA fighter. I beat your ass. I'm a coach. I can physically train you in real life. Are you a boy? Are you gone? Yeah, you are gone. Certified trainer online. I'm a certified trainer in real life. Actual gym and fucking trainer on my shit. Fuck is you talking about? Anyway, you're not talking about nothing. The fuck out. Get the fuck out. You're not talking about shit. You're not a client. I don't got time for talk. I don't have time to talk. What's up, Michael Clark? What's up, everybody? You got anything negative to say? Out. Don't care. All right. I don't give a fuck. You watching me train? You could be training yourself and shut your bitch ass mouth. But you're not. With your motherfucking sloppy ass. Fuck up out of here. Like, shut the fuck up. So easy to not discipline yourself, and so easy to get on somebody's live and watching them be disciplined. It's so easy to run your bitch ass mouth, isn't it? It's so easy to run your mouth and not put in any of this work. It's so easy to run your mouth and not put in a motherfucking thing. It's so easy. See, I run my mouth, I put in the work, and I get this bread. Now what? I do it all. Whoop your ass too, and your mama ass. And I slap fire out your motherfucking granny too. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'll beat the shit out your child if they rude and disrespectful. Don't give a fuck. Now what? Now what? Y'all worry about the wrong things. A woman that's in shape, you over here, are you trans? Are you? You ain't got this type of physique. That's what you ain't got, bitch ass nigga. You ain't got this type of physique. What, you jealous? Was you jealous? The fuck? I'm not even where I want to be at. I'm not even this fluffy. Fuck out of here. Always asking the wrong shit. Always asking the wrong shit. Ask the right questions. Who pushes children out they motherfucking pussy? Okay? We don't need no pronouns for that. Who pushes children out they motherfucking pussy? Naturally. Who does that? Thank you, Electric Aura. I'm sorry. This rhetoric is for the negative people that want to come in here and pop their mouth, but their ass ain't disciplined doing a motherfucking thing. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. Those the same motherfuckers that will see somebody letting people in on their weight loss journey. Let's say they 300 pounds and they lost 100 pounds. They still the same motherfuckers that be like, that's surgery. That's not real. It's not real for you because you don't train for shit. You don't even start at the bottom. You just get on the app and you go look at people and you try to put them down because you're not disciplined yourself. Those are same people. Like a woman who is a little thick and fluffy can, get that shit together and it look like surgery. I can tell when it's surgery and I can tell when it's not. I can tell. I can tell. I can tell. A lot of these women, I ain't gonna say a lot, but I mean, it's 50-50 for real. Honestly, tell you the truth, there are actually equal amount of women who are on the table to the ones who are in the gym. It's equal amount. It's equal amount. And then just because you get on the table, they're going to be, just like Bernice Burgos, you're going to be in the gym to protect your investment. Like, what the fuck did they look like getting that surgery and then get back big and look even crazier? Because they got comfortable. So you went on Bernice Burgos for getting her shit done and then being in the gym. That's not even real results. I mean, she paid for it and she's protecting her investment now. You know? It's just like you guys buy the hair and you say it's your hair. It technically is because you bought it. You know what I'm saying? So you buy the body and then you keep it up finally. You didn't want the journey before, grinding to get the body. You wanted to buy the body, have it today, and then you wanted to grind to maintain the body later. Okay. It just be like that. God has blessed me where this is my physique. I don't have no titties. I got a little bit of cheeky cheeks. Okay? You know? If my metabolism was like that, I don't know if I would buy it or not. I would try my hardest to do it the right way, but I don't knock a motherfucker that wants to buy it. Just making sure it look good. And be safe about it. Try to have that be your only surgery. Your first, your only, and last. Like, yeah. What are you talking about STD rates? I fuck the same person. Get out of my fucking chat, bitch. Exactly. When you were living a bad lifestyle and then you change it, you shed it. Your body been wanting this change all along. And then when you shed it and you feel great, this lifestyle, you'll never go back to that bullshit again. It's a lifestyle change. This is not for fake. That bitch wasn't trying to be in here spamming. STD rates is high. And you probably one of the ones that's calculated a part of the high STD rates. That's why you ain't here talking about it, because you got STD. You need to slow it down. Projected energies. It's just weird. I'm trying to do the best I can to demonstrate. Like, it's hard for me around the kids and everything to stay focused. And I can do it in the evening time, but I don't want to. So I'm gonna do it in the morning time. Hopefully that inspires some people. I don't have time for anybody that's trying to fake ass coach me. Bitch, I don't need no coach. Okay? I wrote my shit down. I do this shit. I don't need a fucking coach. I do this shit. I got YouTube to coach me. No one needs a coach. No one needs a coach. You just need someone physically there to keep you focused. No one needs a coach. Let that be clear. That's why I don't waste my time in the gyms trying to coach anybody, because you just need discipline. Everything you need is in here. You don't need the gym. You don't need a coach. Everything you need is in here. Okay? In your body. You don't need nobody. They're the youth. They need to be led. RTG, Global Gaming, Global Gang, whatever. What are you saying? What are you saying? Kids need direction. They need guidance. Some of these adults need coaching. Because ain't nobody ever did it. Some. I'm talking about the gym. I said the gym. RTG. The gym. You just pop in, don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, yes, I can. Bye. Don't ever come back again, bitch. RTG Global Gaming, talking about I can't take criticism. If you follow what I just said, no one really needs a coach in the gym. And you come out here talking about the youth need coaches. You can't take criticism. You can get the fuck out of my life, okay? Because you obviously a bitch that want to argue early in the morning. Challenge, no, you're wrong. You just popped up out of nowhere and you're trying to challenge me. And I said nobody needs a gym, needs to go to the gym or needs a coach when it comes to the gym. You brought up youth. Nobody's talking about children. Of course, kids need guidance. What are you saying? What are you saying? You're saying nothing. Look how she gets when challenged and wrong. Look how you get when I check your motherfucking ass and call out your name and make you look dumb in my shit. And you don't need to be here. You over here arguing with me and my shit for what? What is the purpose of this? I'm working out. I'm over here trying to motivate others. I said you don't need anyone to get working out. You don't need a coach. You don't need a gym. You make yourself look bad. Fuck off my channel, pussy. I don't even understand why you're here. Okay, peace, but you're still here, bitch. I think he may be lonely. He gonna be even lonelier. Don't bring your bitch ass back to my live. The fuck out of here. He just literally popped in and was like, people do need coaching. Children do. All children need guidance. I said adults don't need other adults. You don't need the gym in order to get any results. You need to get your fucking ass up. You need to come up with a plan and you just need to execute. That's all I said. So how am I wrong on my own live? I'm sitting here trying to motivate and bitch niggas want to come in here and argue with a woman. I don't understand. Why are you niggas such pussy? Why do you guys come and argue with women? I can just tell your bitch mother never raised you right. Because all she did was argue with you and tell you to shut the fuck up. You couldn't wait to be grown so you can go run out here and act like a bitch. What'd that woman call you guys? Ballerinas? 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 Twirling around like a motherfucking hoe ass ballerina. Shut your hoe ass up. I'm gonna work out and cut your pussy ass out. He hitting off the channel. I bet the bitch is still here. Watching. Let me check my phone. I'm getting money. I don't give a fuck what you think. You can go to hell. Bye. Another bitch ballerina nigga. Mad. You mad, ballerina bitch? Bad. Bitch ass ballerina ass. I'm over here minding my business working out in my house. Not rent. Mortgage. Okay? Single family. Raising my kids, minding my business, doing what I gotta do. You in here trying to who are you checking, bitch? Who are you talking to? And you normally pop in my lives. And you over here, she can't take her criticism. Why do I have to be criticized in a negative way on my own shit when I'm not doing anything wrong? Why do I have to be humbled and criticized when I'm not doing anything wrong on my own platform? When you can go mind your business and go be where you at. Let me help you. Let me help you out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Y'all stopped and watched me. You took your bitch ballerina fingers and typed something negative to a woman. When you have a dang-a-lang and you want a woman to suck all over your dang-a-lang, but you act like a bitch, and you want a woman to submit to you, but there's nothing to submit to but some coochie, we better off gay at this point. Women are better off gay than dealing with this. Thank you so much, Electric Aura. I'm speaking for the collective of women. I speak for the single and the ones in a relationship. I speak for the collective of women. We're tired of your shit, bitch ass niggas. You're a ballerina. Don't argue with me. Don't come to my shit trying to argue with me. I'm gonna cuss your bitch ass out every time. I'm not nice. I don't have to be nice. I have a man to be nice to. I submit to my man. I don't need to be fucking with none of you bitch ass niggas. I'm not here for attention. I'm here to motivate, grind, share my journey, and keep it pushing. I don't understand what the fuck y'all don't understand. I recommend you to get the fuck off my live, bitch. I recommend you to get the fuck off my live. I'm not for you, obviously. Thank you for joining. I mean, if you fit in, great. If not, more power to you. Blessings to you. Are you just talking to the guy that's booted? Jay, what does it say? Portraits or whatever? I can recommend therapy. I recommend him to get the fuck out because I don't know who he's talking to. One thing about me in here, when you pop up in here, respect me or you're getting the fuck out, period. It's not about anything. It's about, this is my channel. You're going to respect me. You didn't have to stop here. You don't have to stop and disrespect me. You can keep it pushing. I'm over here just minding my business like I always do. Minding my business doing art. Minding my business cooking. Minding my business running my businesses. Minding my businesses. Fuck you talking about. Exercising, eating right. It's a lifestyle over here. If you feel like this is home, cool. Sub. If not, please keep it pushing and be quiet about it because I'm very disrespectful openly. Okay? I'm openly, publicly disrespectful to those who think that they want to be disrespectful unnecessarily to me. So I return the energy. I believe in recycling. Okay? So as soon as you regurgitate your bullshit on me, I'm going to spin it and give it back to you. You're not going to like it. You're never going to like that. I am having a wonderful workout. I'm running this. I'm working that out right now. I love y'all, for real. I really do. But anybody that's popping that shit, fuck out of here. What was that? Do proper pull-ups and quit yapping? Why don't you get the fuck off my live? I bet you can't even pull up, fat bitch. Fluffy ass motherfucking bitch nigga. Fucking fluffy ass fucking ballerina bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Learn how to do it. I'm a woman. I'm an exercising woman. You're a man. Why are you saying anything to me? It's not even women saying anything to me. It's not even a woman that's exercising that claims that they could do anything better than me. And it's a bitch ballerina fucking nigga. It's always one of y'all. Y'all always want to be heard from the women that don't want y'all, don't care to hear from y'all. I don't give a fuck. I much rather the girlies be here. I do nails. I am exercising woman. I am raising kids. I mean, you know, that's parenthood. A man can be there too. I can't sit here and say who relates to me. I'm a relatable person. But at the end of the day, where are my girlies at? Yet all these fucking thirsty ass niggas are here. And then the ones that want to run their mouth. I'm going to run my mouth and I'm going to do my exercises while you just watch. You watching hoe bitch nigga. Yep. Nope, it's the infinity symbol with my kids' names and you're gone. Never had a Nissan, never drove one of those in my life. Actually, never had a Nissan. Try again. Yeah, ballerina nigga is crazy. Y'all should see that old head woman online. I know they rage bait and they are so jealous. I'm about to go outside and make them even more jealous. The fact that I live in the suburbs and it's so beautiful out here and I'm just gonna be minding my business. And I just piss y'all off because everywhere I go, I'm a beautiful spirit. Everywhere I go, everybody know me. Everybody respect me. It's y'all on here that try to play games. And y'all don't matter. I'm sorry. Those that's love and support me, I love and fuck with y'all back. Thank you. But the other ones, the ones that I'm not sure of, y'all don't matter to me. I really don't care. If you don't vibe with me, I don't care. And there's not no amount of you expressing how much I make you cringe or irritate you that's going to stop me from streaming. Nothing that anyone is saying is going to make me stop doing what I'm doing. Does that make any sense? So stop talking to me. Just shut the fuck up. That'd be way better if you just stop. Because you attempting to try to put me down and then I cuss you out and make you look like a fucking dumbass clown is worse than you trying to fuck with a person who's had high self-esteem since the day she was born, okay? Since the moment I walked into school and had to be around other fucking individuals and other personalities, I ran the bitch, okay? All right? Everybody noticed me, whether I wanted to be noticed and whether I wanted to be fucked with or not and wanted to use my voice, I used it and shut it down every time. Nothing has ever changed. Nothing's going to change. I'm going to die like this. If you don't like it, I suggest you to leave. I am an Aries. I am an Aries. I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries. How do you know, Electricora? I'm like this for others. Like, I have literally... How can I put this? Because I'm not making... It's not me why some of my friends are different. But imagine you having an awesome friend and she's so soft-spoken and you notice that about her. And then you just wanted to protect her, so you taught her how to protect herself by using this, by, stop letting people get over on you, like not put gas in your car and just use you and shit. We was teenagers, she was the one with the whip and people wasn't whipping and they wasn't putting nothing in her car. I never forget she was telling me, she was like, Kirah, you're like the only friend that like gives me gas and smokes me up and da 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 da. I was like, what? I didn't know. I don't be watching people shit, right? I don't know what be going on. I'm like, what? You mean to tell me other people getting your shit, they ain't giving you nothing? Oh, baby, it's a new day. So I told her she gonna have to cut them motherfuckers off. Straight up. Make them people treat you better. They want to get here and there. They want to smoke. They better be matching you. They better be putting some gas in your car. And if not, sounds nice. Your plan sounds pretty good. I just wonder how you're going to get there. I just wonder how that's going to happen. When she changed that shit up, she felt better. I will never forget, she told me about how she was requesting gas. People was hitting her up less and it made her feel better. She got to see how people were. She got to see people for who they are. And she appreciated me for like talking her into that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely do beat ass first and then cry about it later. Like, why? I didn't want to hurt them. I didn't want to put them in ICU and bust their fucking jaw, man. Oh, my God. I thought we were sisters. Oh. That's me like shit. That's me like shit. I only did that like one time. Cried a little bit after a fight because I didn't want to whoop that bitch up like that. I still feel bad about that to this day. I whooped her up in her own apartment and I tried to tell her. You about to make me go search up is Soldier Boy Aries after you said they do it first. Yeah. Thank you. Jovan J. And no, I'm not single. I appreciate you though. Yeah, there's no love for Aries. We're selfless. We protect and we do our job so well. And I think that people that have us in their lives, I think that they're just like, yeah, my Aries to save the day again. And I don't really think that they understand how much we risk. Like what we risk, what we put on the line. Like we literally risk everything and put everything on the line for people that we say we love, that we care about. Sometimes we don't even know these fucking people. We just, it's just wrong. Sometimes like one time I was in the, what line was I in? I want to say it was Starbucks. Starbucks inside the 7-Eleven. I mean, Safeway. Starbucks inside the Safeway one time. And I knew the lady that behind the counter, and it was like a long line. I was just saying hello and walking through. But it was like a couple people back, and they were like rolling their eyes and smacking their lips and asking the woman, that's preparing everything, like, how soon, you know what I'm saying? Can we run through it? She the only one blending up the stuff, everything. And I just thought that that was just like so wrong. Like you're not even next or the third. You're like the fourth, fifth, like you're some people back. At this point, you can just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just look at it and say this is too long and just get the fuck out of here. But to try to pressure and rush somebody that's doing the best that they can, like, yeah. And then they was up there saying real loudly, like, oh, I'll leave, I'll leave. I ended up getting my shit checked out. Yeah, the line was still there, and they were like, now, next. And they were running their mouth. And I, I didn't have to say anything. And I'm on my way out. So this is the perfect opportunity if it gets crazy. But I'm stepping outside, bitch. What's up? So I just told them that kindness is free. I know. I use that corny ass shit. I just told them that kindness is free. Meaning you ain't all this ugly shit you doing, you're not getting paid for it. But you could just be kind and turn your energy around. Be kind to someone. That's free. That's what everybody should be doing. Oh yeah, I clock bullshit all day. That's why my mama growing up, she didn't even like my ass for real, for real. She wanted somebody to like a minion. She wanted somebody underneath her to be like, yeah, even though that shit was wrong. My brothers did it. I have a mentally ill brother. He's the oldest, and then my middle brother, he stayed quiet. He's a Cancer. He stayed quiet. And here go my crazy ass. I'm an Aries. No, 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 no. So me and her, we butt heads a lot. And that's probably why she, we ended up having a rift in life. Let's see. Bobby. Hmm. Mm. Mm. What sign do I bump heads with the most? Thank you so much, Electric Aura. Appreciate you. I do it for y'all. I do it for the people that appreciate me. I appreciate me. Shit. I appreciate my energy. If I didn't have this energy, for real, I would hope to meet somebody with this type of energy. I ain't gonna hold you. I would. I wouldn't want to ever turn their motherfucking ass loose. Because they fun and interesting. That's the main thing. Customers all over the place. I gotta go to the store now. I think somebody wants some Rasta pasta. I don't do no Rasta pasta. I just make a regular ass Cajun Creole pasta. I don't know about all that. She's a Scorpio. You have to learn to take action. I think that's the most difficult thing in life. When I was a teenager, I was teaching myself I taught myself how to TTG. I trained myself to go. I mean, my mama, like as far as school, I'm talking like in life. When is it time to crash out, fly off the handle? So I found, well, I have taught myself that you never crash out at work. Period. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Never, because that's what they want you to do. They're only going to focus on what you did. They could have done, literally, you could prove that they've done some things to cause your crash out, but in the work environment, crashing out is never ever okay. So never do that. I've never ever crashed out at work. ever, not one time. And there's been some crazy ass shit going on. I even had a manager in my face doing all of this with her shit like that. And I just stared at her like, yeah, bitch, hit me. Hit me. I dog your little ass shit. And I was 18. I was ready to dog that bitch. Yeah, but she hate. People just hate so hard. And when they at work hating on you, they hire you to hate so they can treat you like a slave, dog you out, play with you so they can fire you. But when nothing works, when you don't bite back, when nothing happens, like they cause so much tension at work, and I notice it, but I just do my job like this. And they could be like, redo that again. I just did it. I'm not arguing with you. I'm getting paid to listen. Okay. They're probably like, why the fuck is she crashing out? Why is she going off? Why is she so cool about that? She know I'm fucking her over and playing with her. I'm getting paid to get fucked over right now. I'm getting paid to be easy. I'm getting paid. The minute that I'm not getting paid will be the minute that I'm gone. Okay? You what? And I'm not clocked in? I'm gonna sit in the car until I'm clocked in. Well, I'm not technically clocked in. You know what I'm saying? You know how managers come to your car when you're not clocked in? I will be no problem. Right after I clock in, I got you. Letting them know, like, I don't give a fuck right now. I'm not clocked in. That's basically what I say. Yeah. Right after I clock in. Yeah. In other words, I just said, fuck you, bitch. You see what I'm doing? I'm not clocked in right now. When I clock in, I'll be a good old nigga. But right now, you talking to a real nigga right now. I'm not clocked in. Fuck. It's a big mental war, and I learned very early in as a teen what it was, and then I think by the time I was heading to my 30s, like about 28, 29, I said, I'm done. I'll do it for myself. I don't have the energy to play these fucking games and win nothing. Okay? You ain't winning no prize. Okay? I'd rather go through all this stuff, and it's for me, my business. Stress over my shit. I'm not about to stress over somebody else's shit again. I never ever did. They wanted me to stress out. Like, as a manager at Burger King or something like that. Like, I worked at a Burger King before. You'll be a manager at Burger King stressing out. Ooh, bro, that you don't have to be here. You could have just grew in life, but you became a manager and you let the manager title get to your head. Now, 10 years later, you got kids. You didn't go anywhere in life. All you have is what did I say? I said McDonald's? No, I said Burger King. That's where I worked at. But that I see it at Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, even a Chick-fil-A. Like, you guys are going nowhere fast. It's just a job, okay? It's a job, report, never stress. The minute I see people stressing at their fucking job, unless it's like waving in front of you like you're going to get fired if you don't stress, then I can understand. But they're not going to fire you. You're the manager. They're not going to fire the only fool they have there running it. So relax. I just never understood why managers just be so balding and stressed out and shit. Relax. That's what I'm talking about. Life is too short. It's too short. Yeah, if you need time off, God forbid your kid graduate or you want to be a great parent, you can't. Your job don't give a fuck about you. Your job don't care if you go on a vacation because they're not on vacation. They can't afford a vacation. Fuck your vacation. Everything that you want, they can't have it because they never ever did nothing in life to have it. And when you young, they really don't like you. They hate the youngins because they see a lot of themselves and failed opportunities, but they see nothing but potential in you. So they try to make you be like a mini version of them, like what do they call that? A protege. They try to make you be, like a mini version of them, a little protege. And when you start speaking like what your goals in life, oh, you're hated. You're fired. You want to what? You only want to be here for a little bit and you want to go to college. How dare you grow? How dare you grow? What? You was supposed to be a weed. You was supposed to stay here and be a weed with me. How dare you grow out of fucking fast food? Hell nah. College people don't go back to... That's how they act at them damn workplaces. They hear that you, yeah, I'm about to do some financial aid. Financial aid! Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Those are courses that you would take. That's the schedule for your courses. The minute that you come to them with a Tuesday, Thursday, you're growing in life. That means that you're not going to need this job soon. Oh, you're fired. You're fired right now. You're fired. No, you're fired. I don't give a fuck if you're in high school right now. You're fired. You're fired because you're going to go to college and you was going to get your degree and you was going to leave me anyway. You was going to be a sunflower. Take it off and not a weed like me. You're fucking fired. Yeah, that's what I'll do to you. You're fired, buddy. You're fucking fired. That's how they act. All of that shit. Super dramatic. What the fuck? Yeah, keep that shit. People gotta keep their energy up. I think that one of those vulture places is definitely the workplace. It's a school. Schools are the vulture places too. I'm talking about, well, even college too. Yeah, it can't be. I looked at it as a place that I couldn't grow. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm talking about on campus life. I beat the shit out them girls, okay? I whoop the shit out your ass. If I can't study and you're loud and you're rude, and when I come to you polite and respectful, you try to clown me, I'm dogging you. I would have never made it in school because that's all that was about. Noise and disrespect and cattiness. Whoop you, fucked you up, dragged you. I'm straight whooping your ass. Straight up whooping your ass. It ain't gonna be no who used my shampoo. I'm gonna get around. Bang! Punch the shit out your ass. That was my shampoo, bitch. Yeah. That was my shit. Smell it? Smells familiar. Smells real familiar, bitch. That's my fucking lotion. That was my lotion. I don't mind sharing if you ask, but you never ask, so I slap. Fuck is you talking about? It is a game. I can't, that's what I'm saying. The campus, and then as time went on, the jokes was not a joke anymore to me, in my opinion. How is that a joke? Nair and someone's shampoo, now they're bald? How is that a joke? You were jealous. Fucking with people milk, fucking with people food and water, and just betting and just doing fucking disgusting stuff all the time. Man, I would have been in jail for 187, straight up murder. I would have had to do me one. I would have had to take me one. I would have to take me one off this earth, okay? Because if I ate it and I found out that you pissed in it or skeeted in it or had sex on my covers or some shit, I don't give a fuck. I have my own personal level of OCD that it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. Just leave people alone. Just leave people alone, okay? Because I snap, go the fuck off in this bitch. I snap and go the fuck off. It doesn't take much. I stay within my, I stay safe. I stay somewhere nice and safe and just be in my lane. And I keep myself locked away. I do. I keep my shit locked away. I keep myself locked away. I'm not safe for y'all. And I've had mine since 19. Bye. Everyone got someone stuck in, and you're always stuck in my life, minding my business. Bye, Kelvin. Kelvin, hope I never see you again. Just like that. I don't care. Just like that. Hi, Mars, too shifty. I don't care. Someone always got, sound like somebody's fucking great granddaddy. Yo, always got them in your damn nose. Shut the fuck up and let us live our life. We paid for it. Did you pay for it to be in my nose? No, you didn't. You didn't pay $65 or whatever it is, $70 today probably. You don't. Matter of fact, I may have to start making new people mod. Electric Aura. You have great energy. Thank you. And Jovan J Eats. Go ahead, have fun. Have fun. Have fun. I can't see and do it all. Thank you, baby. Mwah. Thank you so much for loving me and protecting me. I look at y'all as y'all are my protectors, low key, and someone who always felt like the love and protection has always been limited for me. I appreciate it for real. In a world where I don't be feeling loved and protected for real, I appreciate it. I have my moments, y'all. I think we all do. I think we all have our periods and moments of time when we feel like we're not loved and protected like we're supposed to be. Yeah. Well, I have to bust a move. I'm about to call one of my customers up and confirm something. And I got to bust a move. So I know you didn't elaborate on the Scorpio conflict. Oh, nothing really to elaborate on. The only Scorpio I ever had an issue with is my mama. I found out that my moon and my rising is Scorpio too, so I'm more like her than I'm not like her, if that makes any sense. We actually, oh, excuse me. Pears. Oh, I need some water. I haven't drunk no real water for today. But yeah, my mom, we get along if we act like we're just friends and not mother daughter, if that makes any sense. If we just let go, I'm her daughter, she's my mom, we're the bestest friends. Like, we're cool as shit. And we don't have no issues. Add in the titles. I'm her daughter. She's my mom. It gets weird. And then I start to see her a certain way. I guess maybe she starts to irritate me and see me as I don't know. Really? Thank you. I appreciate you for real. A difference in perspectives on how we communicate. Yeah. She's easier to deal with if she's just my friend. But I truly just want a mother. You know, get what you want. I don't want a friend. I want a mom. Me and my mom don't get along. I mean, not really. We get along because I want us to get along. She just be irritating me sometimes. But I love her though. I think my teenage years when I needed her to guide me and teach me how to be a woman and be softer. I do admit I'm probably more harder than I should be. But the woman that raised me didn't, take me underneath her wing and We didn't do mother-daughter things like that. I'm a daddy's girl, so if anything, I went on side jobs with him. I had a lot of conversations with him, so my mindset is just a little different. I heard a man talking all the damn time, you know. I heard a man's perspective a lot all the time. I watched my father cry about things in life, and I provided like security and safety to my own father. He would use me like a damn therapist and shit. And so did my mother. I catch my mother crying, and I'll always be there for her and lift her up. I don't know, when I was a kid. Hmm. Yep. I think my mom was jealous of my relationship with my dad. Me and him would just cuddle and watch gangster movies and whatever. Like he would be in the doghouse with her, but he couldn't feel it because I gave him so much love. Like if you ever notice, like the world could be shitting on you, but if you have your child and your child loves you, you don't give a fuck about nothing. So I guess maybe I made hard, uncomfortable situations easier for him without realizing it. I'm like today years old, even considering that thought. Never thought about all of that. I do recall them having little issues. They stayed together though. Not infidelity or nothing like that that I could. My mother's very insecure. She's a Scorpio. So she's freaked out and then she always thinking somebody wants her dick, wants somebody, wants her man. And my father is a little friendly, okay? So that will make me want to slap the shit out of him. But that's her nigga, not mine. I couldn't be with a nigga like my dad. He's too fucking friendly for me. I can't stand a friendly nigga. I want to slap fire and taste out your fucking friendly ass mouth. But friendly guys are good people though. You know what I'm saying? They're like really good people. Funny, cool, reliable. Like I get it. But the flip side is if you don't know who you with, that nigga probably be cheating because he's just all fucking talking too damn much. All up in a bitch face. Giving bitches too much time and energy. Anyway, what was the fucking point? The point was, the point was that I think I made uncomfortable situations bearable for him when she wanted him to be cooking and frying up in hell. You know, she was trying to set the bar in hell, and then here I come and go cuddle with him in the basement when she done kicked him out the bedroom and made him go live in the basement or something like that in the townhouse. And I go down there and watch gangster movies with him. So now he ain't really stressing 100%. He's got the comfort of his daughter, you know. My mother even asked me, like, has my father touched me and been inappropriate with me and stuff like that. I was like, what the fuck? No, mom, what? But, she was a social worker, so she tried to act like she was just trying to make sure everything was straight. And I was like, no, he's never touched me. Nothing like that. My father, nothing. It's not weird. Like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Yep, when I was a kid. Well, this is before I really caught the heat. By the time I was a teenager, man, I just stayed in my room. Like when she would come home, I would see her car closed. I'd be like, oh, I'll close the door quietly and just be in my room. That shit for real. Somebody with bad energy would throw off the whole house. That shit is real. I grew up with that. So I ain't gonna hold you. The best days of my life was when I was grown, out the house, grown, doing whatever I wanted. Best days. I mean, yeah, the streets is crazy. Anything can happen out there. It's a cold world, but the way I was raised was colder. Okay. My father didn't protect me from her crazy ass bullshit. Um, yeah. She's a social worker. She knew the system. So she tried to set me up. She would put her hands on me, whip my ass. I never ever hit her to this day. Never hit her. I swear to God, this is my right hand. Never hit my motherfucking mother. Not even one time. She would go upside my head. She'll slap me with bills, like um, push me around. She slapped and punched on me and shit like that. I would go like this, and then, you know, she smush and push and doing all that, and I would just turn, and she would just do shit to me, do shit to me, do shit to me. So the only person who's ever like done something to me was my mother. I've always fought back in life against anybody else. The only person that I just let put their hands on me, well, I had an ex-boyfriend. We was fighting. Then I got tired. That's what abused women go through. They get tired of fucking always having a fight. And yeah, so yeah, she was just always putting her hands on me and shit. Maybe she thought that I would snap and hit her back. I loved and respected her too much to do that. She didn't love me enough and respect me at all as a child to refrain and exercise some motherfucking control as an adult. You know, so I noticed that. I don't do that to my kids. That's something that I can't tolerate. I don't like people yelling at me, and I will actually crash out today if someone put their hands on me. I will remember what my mother put me through. Actually, I will. I would go from a traumatic state. I'm not playing with you. I'm telling you how I think. Someone today, I go to Walmart. I mean, yeah, Walmart is nice and ghetto. If I go to Walmart, I was about to say Target, but I can't imagine no shit like that in Target because everybody's energy is just different. If I go to ghetto ass Walmart right now, in them narrow ass aisles, and I try to maneuver and get around, and somebody bump me or they say something crazy, fuck the say, do. They push that motherfucking cart into me, or they just put their body, like they literally physically. I'm a pull trauma from back when my mother was putting her hands on me for nothing. I'm a line that up like this reminds me of when my mother put her hands on me for nothing and how it made me feel at such a young age when I shouldn't have had to deal with that, right? I'm literally, when I tell people I'm going to whoop your ass, that's what I mean. I'm going to go and pull your ass whooping from the deepest, darkest, traumatic place in my life. I'm going to bring it to the surface, and I'm going to crash out, and I'm going to give you what you want. And that's what I'm talking about. I know. She doesn't hit me, touch me, or do nothing like that. She actually acts like nothing's ever happened in life. Like that shit was a figment of my imagination. So, draining. I really don't know what to say about that, but draining as fuck. Being raised by a boomer parent. No, a Gen X. Hold on. And that Gen X, ain't that the most fucked up? I gotta go look it up. I can't remember. Which it's not the boomers. The boomers were her parents. See, my mother who raised me, that generation, they got a bad rep. They don't get talked about enough. Yeah, the narc ones. Yes, I got raised by the narc ones. So my father, he's really cool, but he's just not here, if that makes any sense. Like he can't explain it. How can I explain it? This is the best way to explain my father. This literally happened. My fiance's cousin gets into a car accident with his mother. God rest her soul, because she passed last year. His cousin and his aunt get in a car accident. After the car accident, I think they needed a ride or something, so we had to go help him or whatever. Anyway, bottom line, he's back at our house with us, talking to us about the accident, how they got hit, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. My father happened to be over visiting. My father heard the whole story and everything. Did you know that my father continues on? No empathy, no nothing. Nothing. Now, oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that you had the accident. You okay? Nothing. He goes and starts talking about a football game. He's like, oh, yeah, something about some football. And just, I was so embarrassed. was so embarrassed. Nameless, what's going on? That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as fuck. She was weaponized. She was abusing y'all because she had a kid with him. That's so fucked up. Yeah. Yep. My mom is controlling. Everything gotta be her way. She stripped my dad from his parental rights. He has other kids, but she got involved and made it clear, hey, you go be a daddy, I'm gonna think that you trying to fuck your other baby mother. So he kept his distance and did not become a dad. I mean, well, did not be a dad to my older siblings. And thank God they're real women. Cause my brother, yeah, before I was even a teenager, I think I was like 13. Yeah, my father called him. I can't remember if it was Father's Day. It was Father's Day. He was like, yeah, nigga, you ain't call your father on Father's Day, nigga. That boy said, I am not a nigger. And blah, 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 blah. And that was the last time he ever heard from his son. And it's because I used to always say, like, maybe his mama got to him, but really, let's just be real. You're a young man. You seeing what your father can do for two other boys. I was raised with two of my brothers from my mom in a previous relationship. And he can raise somebody else's two sons, but his only son. I agree with the disowning. I agree with that. But why do you have to disown me too? You didn't have to disown me too. God damn. He disowned us all. He act like, it's all good. We all got the same nose. Maybe any little piece of that nigga kind of make him mad. It's all right. Respect, man. Whatever. That's how men carry it sometimes, you know? You didn't have to disconnect from me. I'm a real one. I could have been like, man, fuck that nigga. He wasn't there for you. Fuck him. And that's my dad that raised me. But he probably like, man, fuck you. You had him. I didn't. You know, respect. It is what it is. I know, that's funny, right? Yeah, he was like, I'm not the hard R, the N word with the hard R. It's like, nah. Nah, I was literally, I could hear him through the phone. I was around, I was in the room. It wasn't on speaker, but I could hear how his volume was jacked up. And I heard that one part, I am not a N word. I was like, my eyes got so big. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, wow. You got to understand, and you want to know something? That's why I said all these years, I always used to say that his mother, my brother, I might have to call my half brother. You know, my half brother. I don't call none of my siblings that we don't share the same mom, half sibling. But since he disowned us, I have to call him half brother. So like my half brother, I would say that his mother got up in his head because my father is a sweet, loving guy, and everything. But sometimes that's just not enough. He looked beyond that. He could see that you went to the state of Maryland. You went from New Jersey in the hood to the state of Maryland and found you a woman and made another kid. I think he was child number 2 out of 5 total. So he's looking at it like you made 3 more kids, and that last one where you're settled at, you have boys. I'm your only fucking son. I'm your real fucking son. The fuck? And I don't know. That just, to me, I don't think that that's like the thinking of a man. The thinking of a man isn't like that. So personally, I always, all my life growing up, I always would say that boy's mother brainwashed him and got to him a little bit. But now at this age, I still believe that's true. I also think that just what I said, like, you could take care of somebody else's son, and that could be just too hurtful, you know, to even be around, to even be cordial, to love from a distance. It probably just hurts. Maybe he felt like he chose my brothers, you know what I'm saying, over him, over being, I don't know what hurt him so bad. I pray for him. I really hope that he's doing okay. I hope I do get to hear from him one day in life. I hope I get to talk to him one day. And I hope he's healed, you know. I want to talk to him in a healed place where he's like, you know, yeah, our dad hurt me, and can express why, and just be, not just move on, but just be honest. He hurt you. You stayed away. Young country, we was talking about my damn daddy and how my brother, my half brother, disowned his ass and how that happened. Yeah, I think that I think wisdom would change him and his mindset. But then again, he had 2 daughters. I think he was married. It's a lot of feminine energy to act like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So then again, I don't know. Just because a man has daughters and he's being a good man to his woman and his daughters don't mean nothing. Okay? Still a lot of bitch ass energy right there. Okay? And if you're not really a manly man, you ain't doing nothing but acting like a bitch with them. I swear to God. I swear to God. A man in a household with nothing but women. Again, if you ain't no manly man, you out here ballerina in your feelings like a bitch too. I've seen it. Yeah, my mom definitely took his backbone away for sure. He's older now, so I try to cut. I try not to let my words cut, because I probably take this man off this earth with honesty. Yeah, I do. I got two boys. Yeah, she took that man backbone away. I never forget. He only cussed her ass out one time for mistreating me all my life. I was 20. It took until I was 20 years old, from abuse from like 13, 14 until 20. Mind you now, I've already been transient since 16. I've already been out on my own. I was living with the boyfriend, the one that abused me when I was 16 and 17. My mom was trying to get me up to the state. And then my ex, he talked to his mom, and yeah. Yeah. Real fucking crazy, ain't it? Yeah, I got 2 boys. Thank you. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate you. What did it say? What's that? Noeem? Noemed? How you pronounce that? Did I say it? I said it wrong like shit. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for saying that. But I've been through a lot, and when I look in the mirror, I admit to myself I do not look like what I've been through, and thank the Lord that I don't look like all that I've been through. How fucked up I could be looking. I could look like a crack whore. All the shit that I have been through. No crack, no coke, no drugs, just weed. And I don't even like drinking, you know. I don't like drama. I like peace. I like corny ass environments where it's just nice and quiet and stale and dry, and the games are being played and everybody is safe and we all vibing, we all fuck with each other. I like safe environments and shit. I am nothing like I used to be. Man, I used to be out here. Definitely coke. What are you talking about? I've never done coke in my life. I think your country ass. I think it's time for you to go. Yeah, I don't do coke. You do coke. You do Molly. I'm from Maryland. Yeah. How do you rid yourself from all the trauma? You know? Because you can heal, but you don't never forget. You know? What do you do about that? I do. Probably because I'm raised old school. Y'all Midwest people don't play that shit. You know, I love y'all for that. I love people from the Midwest. Nature. Let's take a walk in a little bit. I gotta go get to this stuff for my customers, but I'm gonna take a walk. We're gonna be on live. Take a walk together. You right. Sorry, y'all. Just chatting with my customer and stuff. I appreciate everybody that I can't say it enough how much I greatly love and appreciate everybody that love and appreciate me. Like sometimes I think about like what am I doing all of this for? And really I like making content for people for a purpose. And I like to motivate people to do good things, positive things, steer away from negative situations, people, circumstances, whatever, and just tap into their higher self. You know, I understand that walking the straight and narrow path is hard, boring, but sometimes just unrealistic for people. Like they're like straight and narrow. That who does that? I do. Like all my life, I have. Like it doesn't seem like it because it seemed like I was rolling with demons, but I always evaluated my situations. I was rolling with demons at one point. I was. I know people who one is I think he's getting out soon for murder. Did that. A lot of people who did that never did no time. Yeah, and those were my best friends at killers, hitters. Like you know that you get that energy from people too, right? You know that you get their karma, right? By you just hanging around that shit. Like you okay with that shit. You know that shit spills over onto your hands, right? You know at any moment they can go do wrong. Don't tell you you have blood on your hands now that you're riding them around, right? You know that, right? Yeah. I don't know. When I was a teenager, I used to look at things black and white, no gray area. The gray area was my friends. I said, "Oh hell nah, what?" You know, and I value being godly. You know, I ain't no damn religious person like that. You know, I'm not a saint. Okay, I'm not perfect. But however, we are all godlike. We all have God in us. It's in us to do right. I'm pretty sure it's in us equally to do wrong. I ignore the wrong and I just focus on my godly side as much as possible. Cussing people out on live is the most ungodly I can get. And maybe a squabble, a fight, or something like that. I haven't fought in like 10 years, please. But I can tell you something though. I train up. I'll break your ass off. I break your ass off something real ungodly. But I'm just trying to tell you, I don't fuck with people on purpose because I know I have another side to me. I'm only paying attention to the good. What do you think? What do you think God does for people to protect? Like, you know, his people, his children. He equips you to fight as well and win, however that may be. So I just want to put that there. God gives you what you need so you can handle your business, okay? So sometimes you got to get a little ungodly. Sometimes. And then you got to bring it back. You don't lose yourself. You got to bring it back. Oh, yeah. Energy is everything. Honestly, you know, if you look at God and all the stuff that's going on, you know, God ain't perfect either. Shit. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not even gonna sit here and be like, where God at when I'm not, this is not the conversation about that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, yeah. Mm. Yeah, I remember a while ago I questioned if I was a good person. Um, I'm talking a while ago, like when I was a teenager. Like I said, I had an ex-boyfriend. He was sinking me, man. He was doing stuff in the community. Like it was a dude that I was cool with. So it was his brother. Okay, so it was this dude that started going to my high school when I think I was in the 11th grade or something, 10th, 11th grade. And he had a younger brother. And something happened. I was with my ex. We was riding around. They had their door to their house unlocked. I don't know. Something happened. I think we hopped in one of my ex's friend's cars, smoked, went back to his car. I guess somebody went in his car and took some cigarettes and only left him with like one or four or something. I can't remember anymore. He thought it was okay to go up in their house and take a HD piece that you put on the back of a Xbox, a HD piece on the back of an Xbox, and like an ounce of weed, right? And I was in school just chilling, minding my business and everything in the corridor and like the main commons area, whatever. And out of nowhere, the dude just came walking up to me and was like, I know he stole my daggone HD piece for my Xbox. And I was like what? He's like, you know he did that. Like, don't act like you don't know. You know he did that. And I sat there and actually tried to pretend. And I'm a bad liar. I don't know how to lie. I don't lie. So I'm awful at lying. And I tried to sit there and pretend like I didn't know what he was talking about. And he knew that I knew. And I was just trying to be like a good girlfriend and not implicate the boy into nothing. And that was the beginning. We was already fighting each other. I was already in an abusive relationship. I had to beat the fuck out of him. Like he would run his mouth and say stupid shit to me. And I'm not proud, guys. I turned and looked at him and said, what, nigga? And would punch the shit out of him. Driving, wherever, in front of his mother and sister. I didn't give a fuck. Yeah. I slapped and beat that nigga up in front of his goddamn mother and sister before. Yeah. Really crazy. Really don't care. Really don't care. Then he gave me that. I knew for a fact when he punched me in my mouth. And I got that. I said, yeah, we can't continue on. And then we had a pregnancy scare one time. He was like, yeah, you're gonna be with the kid all the time. And I guess he was gonna be in the streets. Yeah, another strike, another red flag, as they didn't call it back then. I said, okay, another red flag. So we were already fighting. He was saying stupid shit. And I already was whooping his ass. He punched me in I can't remember the timeline of how everything went. Punched me in my mouth. And then as I was healing, he was like, I look good with the scar. Like, the scar makes me sick. Don't piss me the fuck off, okay? It was so many things that he would say, and it did nothing for me. And in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I gotta leave your ass alone. You're done. Like, you're fucking, nah, I'm fucking done. I'm over you. Then it was something like, couldn't put my finger on him, like cheating or whatever, because I was a youngin', he was 5 years older than me. But there was somebody that I didn't fuck with that he became friends with. Well, was taking her to work and doing little things, and I was like, I don't like that shit. She could tell that I didn't like her because she would come and pull up and would say hi to everybody, including me, and I would look at her and wouldn't say shit and look and roll my eyes and just look her up and down and go. Whole time I'm a little younger than her. You know what I'm saying? She a couple years older than me. I'm like a little younger than her. She knew what it was. She knew what it was. Gaslighting. Man, I've learned so much about my relationship, my journey with God. We got to talk more about that because I really want to have more understanding, more talks about spirituality, like, like our purpose, like why are we really here? Like, what are we supposed to really be doing here? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. When I tell you the real, I don't need any pity. I don't want nobody to ever feel bad for me. I got myself about that shit. I got myself the fuck about that shit. And let me tell you, okay, so the final straw was Shawty ended up telling me, oh, I wasn't messing with, your dude, my friend Tamika. Oh, okay, cool. Right? Thank you. So, I love talks about like real shit. Damn. Honestly, tell you the truth, I felt like he was trying to like take me out this world. But then when I didn't want to be with him no more, he tried to strangle me to death. And that's why I'm trying to tell you, like, don't feel bad for me. I'm still alive. I'm still talking. You know, I'm good. Don't feel bad for me. Oh yeah, I definitely was traumatized for 3 years and cried myself to sleep like for 3 years straight. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad to undo all that he did and retrain and trust men again. And um, I don't know, it was just a lot of safety precautionary type of things that I would do. I didn't like being alone with any man. I didn't fuck with any man. If you move too quick, I wanted to I was ready to whip your ass. Just anything. You move too quick, I'm ready to whip your ass. I couldn't take a joke. I'm talking, I still don't take no jokes. I still don't take no jokes. Somebody would be like, they going to do something to me or mine or whatever. I don't see the joke. It's not a fucking joke. You're serious. I don't know why you even playing those type of games with me. I probably still do have PTSD. My mother told me to just yesterday something. I said, man, I don't trust nobody. She said, oh. My mama said, oh. I don't know. Oh yeah, he tried to strangle my ass, and he did time too. He did time. I didn't even snitch on him or nothing. The undercover police, it was like God was there in form of angels and their own way. Like it was crazy. We was on a police chase and everything. Oh my God. That was crazy. We was on a police chase. This nigga took the fuck off. He had weed in the car. This is back when that shit was illegal. So he had a tree in the car. He took off and had them chasing him so that he can crack the window and that he could sift and let the tree blow out in the wind so he don't get caught with that. Of course, I ain't say anything about all of that. I wasn't saying shit at all. My ass was traumatized, quiet, shut. I was quiet as a motherfucker. I never forget. It was like a captain or something. He was like, write a statement. And I was like, no. And he was like, what? I seen what he was doing to you. Don't worry about it. I understand what's going on. I'll write a statement because my word is going to bury him. And I never forget that shit. And he did. His statement put his ass in jail. And I don't know. I needed help to really truly escape that motherfucker for real. Because he was violating protection orders and everything. He was on the run from violating a protection order. He still was calling my phone and stuff like that. Like, he was on the side of my house one time, calling my phone, calling my phone, calling my phone. I was supposed to report. He's calling my phone so that they go look for him, so they can go grab him, go start, put a warrant on him. And I'm just the type of person, I don't want no problems. I never reported that he was calling my phone, calling my phone. And that's how you bitches get killed. That's how you bitches get killed. Just like that. You put a report, you don't want to snitch on him, then just die. Don't put no paper, just die. You put the paper out, you snitch on him. He's doing it. He wants to be snitched on. If you don't want to be bothered, you put paper on him. He's not listening. Snitch on him. He's going to kill you. It's simple. It's simple. I learned that. I learned it. I don't need to learn it no more. When it gets scary, yeah, fear for your life. They're going to kill your ass. Straight like that. He had to get locked up. It was that police officer that sunk his ass, like he said, with his damn statement, because I didn't provide a statement, but he still went down. How did I break the cord? Shit. I isolated myself for 3 years, I said. Yeah, I isolated myself for 3 years. Nothing felt right for 3 years. I don't know. I hear people talking about they do rituals and stuff. I didn't do nothing. I isolated myself for 3 years and I purged my feelings for him out. So I cried a lot. I cried like all the time, like at night and stuff. I cried all the time. Of course, missing him. Then I had to question, what the fuck do you miss? And then I felt betrayed and stuff, like, because he loved me and shit like that, but he wanted to kill my ass. So I didn't understand that. That was like the last year. The last year of the 3 years was not crying about the relationship, missing an abuser, or obviously being confused that you shouldn't care about someone who abused your ass. I finally got over that shit, right? That didn't take long. I already was there. It was just like, I broke my own heart. I cried knowing that, like, before all that shit happened, before you tried to kill me and all that, I cried knowing we're over it. We're done. We're done. We're done. I was already crying. We're done. Your mind. I think it's your mind. Your mind got to be stronger than everything. I would say. You're done. And then, yeah, like the last year, it was just the fact that I couldn't trust, feeling betrayed, being scared to even try again. I think that's really the main one. Being scared to open up ever again for fear that something worse can happen to you. That they do kill your ass maybe this time or something. By that time, I learned that as a woman, I'm not supposed to be engaging in any type of brawls with no fucking man. So during that 3 year, I told myself and instilled in myself, like, don't argue with no man. You don't want no man to argue with you, and you'll never put your hands on no man again. The minute that I feel like I need to punch a nigga in his head, we're done. I don't ever want to be around nobody that irritates me to that degree. We are motherfucking done. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely writing a book about all that I've been through. Oh, definitely a lucky one. Oh, yeah, Aquarius are real cool people, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, I just told you, like, blow by blow. Man, if I wrote a book, Hey, yo, you gonna be like, hey, yo, she was really in the streets thugging that shit with this crazy ass nigga. Man, I look back on it and I just am so thankful that he wasn't like, how did I put it? Like, he wasn't, maybe I didn't know or whatever. And that's the worst, when you don't know that your boyfriend is being looked for. Like, they're looking for him so they can do harm to him. They can't find him, they'll do it to the bitch. So he was a very grimy dude. I was with a very grimy dude that if they couldn't get him, I was accessible. And I mean, uh by the time I read him about 3 years, the next, it is strict, honey. It is strict. I didn't want no street dude. I didn't want no dude to argue. I, I just knew what I wanted for sure, and I had to have it. You should have seen my ex's smile. I can't even believe I went for that. He's like literally the devil. If you seen this motherfucker smile, he looked like a Grinch on Christmas. His shit just, this shit, ugh, so crazy how. Um, I have a bad habit of nurturing people that hurt me. I'm at the point now where I'm telling everybody, you're going to nurture me, bitch. How about that? Yeah, I done spent the first half of my motherfucking life nurturing everyone, and everybody hurt me. Now y'all nurture me, and if I don't like it, you're done. You're done, you're gone. You get one chance to impress me, and you're done. And that's how what I got for that now. I used to save everybody. I'm always, oh, look at my ass on my chest. I'm always saving everybody. No, save me. I'm doing a doggy paddle. Help me, nigga. I'm at that point. And if you can't, then you're done. Because I could and I would. But you can't and you won't. You're weak, you can't, you won't, you don't give a fuck about me. And I see you. Everybody need to act like that. If you would do it for someone, sit back, see if they do it for you. They can't, be done with them. Don't give a fuck. Be done with them. Be done with them with the quickness. Be done. Because they be done with your ass with the quickness. With your soft, loving ass. Always there, reliable ass. Be done with them. And I'm learning. It's hard. It's hard to be done with people, when you're a loving person. And it's so cold and everything. I snatch that shit. I snatch everything I gave to you. I snatch all that shit back. Matter of fact, get naked. Take all that shit off. I bought it. That's how I feel. Get naked, motherfucker. Take all that shit off. The socks, too. The drawers, everything. Take it all off. Take it off. Take it off. Think I'm playing. Think I'm playing. Think I'm playing. I'm trying to tell you. That's why you gotta watch how nice you are with people, because I'm the type of motherfucker, she was the devil the whole time? No, I wasn't. I was not. I was not. You just don't like that I can get down with you. You don't like that shit? You don't like that shit, do you? Nah, sometimes I get so cold, motherfuckers be like, yo, you are evil. I'm like, I ain't even do nothing to your motherfucking ass. Nah, for real though. Be all nice and shit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Being all nice and shit. For nothing. How embarrassing. I'm such a nice person, and then people are fucking dickheads, and I'm embarrassed. Like, what? I was nice to this dickhead. You a dickhead. I'm embarrassed. I can't believe that shit. I can't believe that shit. Man, trying to tell you. Yeah, I've been going through that for a while. You ever like been so chill of a person and you just don't reveal your dark side so much that people be playing with it and you like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool. And then they just fuck you over. They just straight fuck you over, right? Like what they was doing before wasn't enough. They just take it to the extreme. You like, wow. 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 I ain't gonna lie, I go through a whole day of wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one. Wow. I be doing all of that. I know I'm not the only one that be hitting a wow. Okay, you be laughing and shit. Like, I'm gonna get your ass, bitch. But yeah, okay. So when I hit the wow okays like that, I be like, now we both gotta go. I'm gonna cook us. I'm gonna set us ablaze. Yes, us. That's my element. People probably like, but you burned yourself too. It's my element. I never burn. I'm of Aries. I will drag you down to the fiery pits where I love it at, where I'm used to it at. And I'll drop you there where you're just gonna burn. Please spit on me, piss on me, give me a cup of water. Wow. You need some water. Yeah. Yeah, we both gotta go. I just need people to understand that when you fuck with me, we both gotta go. We're both gonna go. The both of us. I want you to know I don't give a fuck. I'll go, but you coming too. We're both gonna go. Yeah. It's too easy to kick you off the edge. It's too easy. Now I wanna take you, and I wanna jump. And then right when we get to the end, I'm gonna leave you there. Boom! And break my fall on you. And get up and walk away like I ain't never did that shit. But you're fucked up though. Yeah, I'm very dangerous. Oh yeah, it's my kids' names. Somebody said it was an infinity symbol or some bullshit or whatever because they drive an infinity. Don't ever play with me. Thank you. Yeah. I wouldn't want to fuck with nobody like me. They marry you to trick you sometimes. Oh, I know that people don't think that they would go up against somebody that's that crazy, that they would sabotage themselves too. But you gotta understand, what am I losing? If I crush you, what do I lose? People gotta understand that. I crush your ass, what do I lose? You fuck with me, you lose a lot. Cause I was doing a lot. You feel what I'm saying? You're not doing nothing for me. I'm not losing nothing. Oh yeah, I believe in burning bridges. I love to burn bridges. Love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I see a bridge, I cross it, I make it safe. You cross it weird and fucked up and weird. I don't like it. It's not safe. I try to have a conversation so we can establish some type of safety and some respect. I receive bullshit. People just don't like being confronted about anything, no matter how polite. I swear. You can't say anything to anyone sometimes. Thank you. That's the narc ability. They marry people and they inflict pain. They do. A lot of, yeah. I was about to say a lot of men do it, but I'm starting to, I think that nowadays, I think there's a lot of women that are narcissists. You just can't see it because they pretty or something. They are women. You know, they're nurturing. They're not even supposed to have those ways. That's how you know that that bitch is a sociopath. You know, we gotta start being very, very careful with these people. I need people to start to listen to what people are saying to you, listen to what people say to others. Okay, just listen. Sometimes just don't say anything. I'm a big observer. I do a lot of this on my live, but I'm a big observer. So when I run my mouth a lot, it's because I've observed so much. I just want to share what I've observed. I just want everybody just to please listen right now, more than anything. Just listen. Listen. People tell you everything. Just listen. Oh yeah, they come in both genders. I was raised by a narcissist. That's why I can't stand that shit. I can't stand. I used to think it was weird, but really it was narcissistic behavior. So like the thing that I used to think was weird was my mama always used to care about what motherfuckers that wasn't paying her bills thought. Like she would care about the neighbors and like, oh my God, the neighbors are going to think. I don't give a fuck about the fucking neighbors and what they fucking think. Fuck them. They don't pay your fucking bill, bitch. You know, like my mom will always, it was always something, some type of limitation because I don't want the neighbors to think. I don't want some people that don't do nothing for me to think. I don't want people who don't matter to think. That's probably why I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Because my mama tried to instill this worry about what people think. Oh no, we don't want the neighbors to think. Oh, people are going to think. Oh my gosh, we can't do that because random ass people are going to think. Gives a fuck what they think. But that's good for you. I don't do the paper game. Y'all are in a race with white folks with the paper. You couldn't go to their schools. Now you can go to their schools and get their degree that is already promised to them. See, this whole system operates different for you than it does for them. The sooner that you understand that ain't nothing, the degrees ain't nothing but a paper game. So that's good that you wanted to bring up your paper that you're working hard towards. Much love and respect to that. Good. But that's because those are your goals. Don't mean that I need to have any type of goals that are matching and mirroring that. Okay? I just want to put that out there. I have no interest in walking that type of path like you. A degree would not make me feel whole. It doesn't. But if it makes you feel whole, that's great. These loans follow you forever. Exactly. It's not what you know, it's who you know. But you can't tell an educated black person out here grabbing that degree, doing all it takes to go neck and toe to toe with their white counterparts when the system's already rigged for you never to win. Being that never get the opportunities after you get your master's. I'm just saying, unless you are doing all that to go out here and have your own business and that is your business, that's your plan, more power to you. Mark Henry, have a great day. Nobody gives a fuck about a degree. I'm trying to tell you. Education. I mean, knowledge is power though. Let's not deviate from what people are going to school for. They believe that the knowledge they're getting is power. They believe that the degree is a power play in their career. It's not. I'm sorry that people don't. You know, for those who went through it, my mom is a bachelor's degree graduate or whatever. She have a degree and became a truck driver and doing better than mom. But that's what I'm saying. My mother, she got a degree from Maryland University. Yep. Yep. My mother got a bachelor's degree from Maryland University. Man, fought like hell to get the jobs that she deserved. There was people who didn't have what she had, fresh out of high school, and was sitting and her manager getting paid more than her. And she was looking at it like seniority, your status, about the degree. And she learned. I learned with her. I watched her. I was a little girl. I watched my mom get dragged with her degree and experience. I'm talking about way more experience, deserved a job. They gave her pennies or they didn't want to give her the job, said that she was overqualified. It was just a mess all the way around. It was a game. It's a fucking game. I looked at my mama and I said, I can't focus with stress, okay? For real, for real. Like financial stress. Like, okay, let me clear it up more. Everybody has financial stress. What do you mean you can't focus under financial stress? I don't want to go to fucking school and owe that school some money or owe money because the very education, like I can't function. It's not going to make me test better. It's not going to make me want to walk the stage. It's not going to make me finish. I'm defeated financially already. I'm already thinking about the money that I owe. You know what I'm saying? So if things don't go right, I'm going to immediately stress because I owe money. So I couldn't go into something like that where, that environment, you're going to have your ups and your downs. And I'm going to struggle to deal with it because I owe money. I need this so I can get the money for that. But it appears that I may not finish this, but I still got to pay that. Like, I don't know. I can't do it. The trade. That's why I became an EMT. Sponsored. Free career. Highly trained professional. Yes. You can't just be an average Joe when you do that. You have to think under pressure. You got to think smart under pressure too. And not everybody can do that. Not everybody likes blood and shit like that. So I don't like blood. But I ain't scared. I don't have cuts and all that shit all over my body. I don't know. Ain't nobody worried about that shit, for real. If you understand what it takes for you to really get AIDS and HIV and stuff like that, you ain't gonna be worried about no motherfucker drop of blood on you and shit like that, or it get on you. You're not. You're more focused on saving somebody, helping somebody. You know, getting in where you fit in. You're not really worried about blood spurting and shit. For real, for real. If you quit, that shit don't even get on you. Oh man, I never forget the time I was so traumatized. I had to do CPR on a man that was already expired, but he didn't have a DNR, so we had to work him. Mm. His rib broke and it was flailing around like I was trained it would happen. And I never forget when I read that in a book and I kind of like thought to myself, man, I hope I never have to experience the flailing rib. Ugh! I was in there doing the little compressions on his shit, and that bitch was going down and back up, down and back up, down and back up. Ah, so nasty. It wasn't that bad actually, and it also made me kind of scared for myself because we would go on crazy ass calls, and then go out to eat after that. We'll go to like, what is that fast food Asian joint? They got the maki rolls. I love the maki rolls. Panda Express. Yeah, enough. They used to love going to Panda Express and Chick-fil-A and stuff like that. Yeah, they big back ass. And fucking firefighters be having big ass backs. Man, I went on this one call and it was like some crazy shit going on. Motherfucker was like throwing up. I think they had like kidney issues. Something was going on with them. They was throwing up and stuff like that. And when I tell you, it was blood. It was like brown and a little bit of brightness. So I don't know. It was blood. He was throwing up blood and shit. So that shit was like really disgusting. We all thought that shit was like, man, what the fuck? It's kind of disgusting, dog. So he filled up like one of those little things, the little, I forgot what you call those things. You vomit in it. The vomit bag. We call it a vomit bag, whatever. He filled up with like one of the vomit bags, and I had to like get him another one. And I was riding in the back with him. And then we finished the call. Long story short, we finished the call. As soon as I finished the report, we leaving out of the hospital. I never forget. Motherfuckers like, I'm hungry. Chick-fil-A? Panda Express? Hmm? Hmm? I'm like, what the fuck? And this is like when I first became an EMT. I was like, what the fuck? Like, bro, we just finished this nasty ass call. We ready to go eat? And what did you think I was doing? Out eating, motherfucker. Moved right on. Out eating. Shit was good too. Yup. Can't let that shit fuck your appetite up. And again, I used to think like, is this conditioning to being a psychopath or something like that? Because it almost felt psychopathic, you know. You always at a gruesome scene, and then it's concluded, and now you're nice and hungry, and it's just so weird. Like how, and we would go out and act like we ain't did, like we not EMTs, like we don't see crazy shit all the time, like people ain't got ejected out the car and busting they split they shit, and we just out this joint like, oh my god, oh my god. As soon as the call over with, motherfucker done cracked their head open and the contents then leaked out, and you like, hey, carry on. Shit, I go for a beef and bro, like bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was, I adjusted very quickly. I adjusted very quick, but I was baffled by how like we would clear a call and it didn't stop us from eating. It didn't stop us. Like we would be hungry as shit, even hungrier. Even hungrier, it seems like. It's like the crazier the call, the more hungry we were. Damn. With the same hands we over here holding barf bags and doing your vitals and controlling bleeding and all that shit. We wash our hands and going eating food. Shit crazy. That shit was so crazy to me. Thank you. Thank you so much. I want to get back into it, become a paramedic. I was going to do it. I think that's why I got into the medical field, because I went through a lot of trauma. Yeah. And that was my way to just go around and just love everybody and give love to everybody. Like my patients were my babies. Before I had my babies, my patients were my babies. I used to work for this private ambulance called All American Ambulance. They would have like a blue patch and their uniform was white. Nah, not currently. I don't volunteer. I actually was seeking getting back into it. But the type of demand, whew, it's best that you don't have a family. Not even a dog, you know what I'm saying? It, it's addicting. I can't explain it. It's like you get on them calls and you just out there and you're doing something for your community. It's just like, if you ain't got nothing better to do, that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. If you ain't got nothing better to do, you're doing that. Okay. I be seeking new challenges, y'all. I get bored with my own life sometimes. And I just be seeking challenges, but I know that some. Hmm. It was I split my head open when I was a little girl. I probably was between 7 or 9. I can't remember. 7 or 8. I don't know. I split my head open. I was scared as shit. I thought I was gonna die because I lost. I split my head open, not even by my house. Split my head open somewhere else and skated home. It was a skating accident. I did some wild, crazy ass extreme shit and it changed my life. I ain't never been that fucking crazy like that. Not really. Not on roller skates. Okay, not on roller skates. Maybe in a car, but not on roller skates. Anyway, I did some crazy ass shit because I watched that movie Blink back in the day. Remember the anyway, if you ever watched Disney, you know about that movie Blink, dog. Anyway, and Alex Mack and shit. Anyway, I was rollerblading. I went down some crazy ass hill, couldn't stop. At the end, it was some rocks. So it was either today you could be looking at half my body gone, half this shit just gone, or break my fall on a parked car and fuck my kneecap up. I fucked my kneecap up, had to get my kneecap drained, and I split my head on a railing. So like I slid off the car, hit the car full force, bust the knee up, everything, went sliding off the car to the front of someone's house. To the front of someone's house. There was a pole there. Bing! Lucky I ain't dead. Head injuries, nothing but fucking straight head injuries all my life. Yeah, I split my fucking head open. Then I realized I split my head open. It was dripping blood. I said, oh my God. So I skated all the way back home. By the time I got home, I dripped blood the entire way. You could tell where this shit happened at and where I lived at because I bled all the way home. So I skated back home. At least I had enough sense to know where I lived. I skated back home. My forehead bust wide open, dripping blood. My mom was talking on the phone. She couldn't even fucking relax having a daughter after having 2 sons. I never forget how fucking horrified she was watching me come through the door with blood. Oh, coming out my fucking forehead and shit. And she was like, she was like, I'm sorry. She was laying on a couch, like just chilling. Like when the front door opened, you could just see her like right there. She was laying on the couch just talking on the phone. I think she was talking on the phone with either her friend or my grandmother. She was always talking to either her friend or my grandmother. So she was laying on the couch. Okay, let me finish. I'm sorry. She was laying on the couch and everything. She was just talking on the phone, had a little cordless phone, and shit was white. It sat up on a little dock. She had that old school shit. She was talking on the phone. And then you know how you have a screen door? You know how your folks have the door open, but they in the screen door lock? She had it like, I think it was open because I was outside playing. So anyway, the screen door was open. She's sitting on the couch. She's just chilling and everything. They're like, just talking. I come through the goddamn door. Ma! Ma! Like that. All this shit coming down my face. It's all bleeding and shit. She was on the couch. She's like, oh my God, I'll call you right back. She got off the fucking phone. That shit was crazy. She got off the phone. And then I started to like fade out or whatever. She ended up calling 911. She ended up calling for emergency services for me. Paramedics came, and the paramedics was trying to keep me up. And I was like, I'm tired. They was like, no, honey, we can't let you go to bed. Man, I went to sleep, dog. I went to sleep. I woke up. I was in the hospital, and they was trying to make me drink some contrast. That's what it's called. Not chlorophyll. What the fuck am I talking about? I had to pause for a moment and let my mouth say the right shit. So I had to drink some contrast. That shit was nasty. It tastes like some nasty ass lemonade. I'm assuming. Why did I have to drink that shit? I don't know. You gotta drink contrast so you can see up here? I thought it was for down below. I don't know. I had a drink contrast, and they stitched me up. Before that, I have a break in my eyebrow right here. You can't see it. I had to push it this way. I have a break in my eyebrow in there. Like when I arch my eyebrows, like when I do my eyebrows up, you can see. You'll see it. Don't you see that little mark right there? So imagine me in kindergarten, not even in first grade, and I have a break in my eyebrow. I'm gonna have to show you a picture of me. Uh-uh. It tastes like lemonade. It was like it was a drink. It was contrast. They made me drink contrast. Cause I guess I had to take an x-ray of something and they needed to see inside. I guess from my story, it made no sense. Like slamming up against the car, fucking my knee up. Maybe I had to drink contrast. They wanted to see if there was any internal bleeding. I don't know. It makes sense now. But I had to drink that contrast. They stitched my little shit up. It felt like a pinch. I had stitches here twice. My ex-boyfriend punched me in my shit. Car accident from fucking with nondescripts. And they swerved the fucking wheel. That shit has happened to me 2 times. Somebody swerved my motherfucking wheel while I'm driving. I remember one time I had a girlfriend. She was just talking and she reached her hand over on my side where I was driving at. I said, baby, please. For the rest of our friendship, as long as we friends, don't you ever put your hand on this side of the car in your life while I'm driving. Just don't do that to me. Like, I had to tell somebody one time, keep your motherfucking hands on your side of the car. Because I have PTSD a little bit. I barely even have it in me to tell people to stop doing triggering things. Like, don't do that. It makes me very, very nervous. You know what I'm saying? And it makes me want to react before anything has happened. So I had to let you know you got to stop. You can't do that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Come on now. I woke up on the dash of a Regal. A box 80 Regal, some type of 80s Regal. I woke up on the box of a fucking Regal. You know them joints is sturdy. You know Regals are sturdy. If you know anything about a vehicle, you know them Regals are sturdy. Lucky to be alive with that one too. The niggas killing me and choking me out and this and then they try to kill me in the hospital when I had my kids by ignoring me and walking out when the baby coming out. Why the fuck would you walk out when the baby's coming out? Bitch. That shit pisses me off to this day. A lot of shit be pissing me off to this day. The hospitals, I don't fuck with no fucking weak ass hospital. Fuck hospitals. Hey, yo. Look at this shit. Eu tô negra agora. Eu tô sentindo as dores de uma mãe que tem um filho que sofre tudo que sofre na rua por ser negro. Egg rolls. My cousin is about to have some egg rolls. Let me see. All right, I got bust moves. I gotta finalize my order. They all over the place. He went from egg rolls to salmon cakes to I don't even know. He all over the place. What was she rubbing on herself? What? What the fuck is this? What? Hi. I'm confused. What the fuck y'all talking about? Look like shit. What look like shit? Oh. Nah, the girl, she was putting dark foundation on her face. Basically, a man, I guess, a person that used to be a man, and they transformed or whatever, and they're sitting at a committee for women, but you're trans, so you're not really ever supposed to sit at a table with a woman. You need to sit at a trans table or go sit at a man's table, because that's the only thing that you relate to, is trans and men. Because cosplaying and being a woman don't mean you're a woman. So I don't know. So the woman was basically going blackface, putting on darker foundation on her face, and was like, I can join the black committee now, right? Oh, I can't. Why? I put on all this black ass makeup. I can't. I'm not black. So you can't mutilate your penis and be a woman, because white folks aren't black because they wear blackface. I mean, it's not even white folks. You can't be black wearing blackface. You can't. You chop your meat off. You just mutilated your junk. That's it. I don't know. This is a conversation that will upset people. I don't care. People are so delusional. Oh, my bad. My bad. I forgot. Yeah, she was just speaking in what is it? It's not Croatian. What is that language? Portuguese. It's Portuguese. Isso não é essa luta? Yeah, Brazil. Eu quero justamente Português. Não adianta eu me maquiar. Eu não sei as dores que vocês passam. Imagine that the world is in delusion. Man. They've been delusional. Bitch, drop the bike.
Why are you riding a bicycle on half of the hill? On the edge of the... Hola, hola,
hola. Not like this.
Why are you riding a bicycle on half of the hill? On the edge of the hill. Why are you riding the bicycle halfway upon the hill? That makes sense to you? And you see the dog and you give him the right away? No, man. And then you have the audacity trying to save your bike? Let go the bike! You damn jackpot!
Bro, this is insane. Why are people like this? Look how she's holding on to nothing so hard. Oh, she dead almost. What the fuck? She's still holding on to that bike. Why is she holding on to the Bible through that? Remember that story about that the tea? I told y'all I was about to fall down the steps in my high school. And before I fall down the steps, I tossed that goddamn tea and held on to the railing and caught my... What? What, about to fall? Got me fucked up? That's crazy. He said, save your bike. Why are you riding down half of the... On the... What do you say? On the edge of the mountain hill? Boy, it's funny as shit. Thank you, Bethany Rose. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope your day is even more better than mine. I'm having a lovely day. Tomorrow's Friday. And Big Zaddy off. That dick on mine. Hopefully the kids get the fuck out of my face so I can do some things. Do some things. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just, I gotta chill out. That's the type of shit I be doing to my man. I'd be like, I'm gonna do some things. Do some things. And he'd be like, my man be, I know he probably like, what is that? What is this? He chose me a long time ago. OCD. Crazy as fucking all. Hey, yo, you know when we was dating, I got into a damn fist fight. And he was asking me on a date, and I didn't want to go on a date with him. We went on like a couple, like one or two dates. Then he was trying to get me to come out on a third one, and I was like, why? Because I got into a fist fight with this girl, and I had defensive marks on my chest and on my like face. Like, I can't explain it. I had scratches like here and like there, like scratches here and like on my chest, like here and there and here. I don't know. So I was embarrassed because I was like rough and stuff. I was like, no, I don't know. And then, but I keep everything raw though, right? So I was like, I didn't know how to like decline a date that I wanted to go on because I liked him. He got me to like him. I was like, oh, I do want to go with him now. And got in this ugly ass scuffle in my fucking face. Hell yeah, I beat her ass. Those defensive wounds. I would dog this shit. I tossed her motherfucking bitch ass around her own apartment. But yeah, I was embarrassed. Nonetheless, I told him. I was like, hey, I got into a fist fight. And I'm looking a little rough, man. Like, I don't want you to be thinking that I do that type of shit. So I don't want to go on a date. Told him the truth. Like, I don't want you to think that like I be scrapping. I went on a date and wore my motherfucking scars. I wore my little scratches on my neck. He actually got my nails done. I never forget. I think that was the second time he got my nails done. I don't know. I can't remember. He would give me flowers and he would take me out. We would have a good time, stuff like that. But I just didn't want to go because I looked like I shouldn't be dating, someone got, then scratched your face. Like, you got to scratch there, you got to scratch in here, you got to scratches on your chest and shit from a bitch losing. Shit is crazy. Hey, yo. Why the hell I ended up meeting like his coworker friends and stuff? Why the fuck was he telling them that? Why the fuck was he telling them that shit? Like, he would start talking about like how we met. He was like, yeah. No, they would compliment us as a couple. They'd be like, oh my God, y'all like night and day, this, that, and the third. He was like, I know. And then he would proceed to tell them that story that I just told you about how we were dating, and I think it was like our third date. So Carl Morris, what's up? But yeah, he would tell people that I dogged some fucking bitch. Why are you telling your coworker people that I scrapped? Why would you tell them that? I low-key was embarrassed. Okay? I'm sitting up here trying to hide my ratchetness, and you over there telling a ghetto ass story. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh man, that shit crazy. Man. And I beat her ass, and then I called him up, and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go to jail. Oh my God, that shit's so funny. I guess he wanted to mind fuck him, like, oh, she's pretty. She be scrapping. Man, and then it was like years later, he will still tell that story. Why are you telling that story about me? Why are you telling them that? Man, she crazy shit. When I first met her, she whooped some bitch ass before I went on a date. Like, why? I don't know. Why are you telling her that? Why are you telling them that? Stop telling them that. Don't tell them that. They don't know me. Don't tell them that. They don't know me. I'm not supposed to tell them that. Honestly, tell you the truth, I like people to think. I like people to just think what they want. I love that. I like that. I actually bait people in with this. I actually say nothing. When it's time to go down, I say nothing. Why do you think that is? I don't want you to hear my voice. I don't want you to get spooked. Oh, her voice got some bass in it. I think she could probably whoop my new. I ain't gonna say nothing. Because that's what a scary motherfucker do, right? Don't say nothing. Scary motherfuckers is quiet, right? Scary motherfuckers say less, huh? I don't know. I try to mirror what a scary motherfucker do. Say less, be quiet. Don't speak on your actions. Just do that shit. So you wouldn't expect it. Someone 5'5", 130 to bust your ass up. I know you did not expect that. I know you didn't expect me to grapple on the ground and win. I know you didn't expect that. I know you didn't expect to be put into submission, a headlock, no hair pulled. I know you didn't expect that. I know you didn't expect that. But because you didn't expect that, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to do just that to your ass. I love it. I love it. I love when people look at me and think, oh, she's sweet. This is, it's going to be an easy whoop, easy beat down. Yeah. If you can get me down, I keep these feet planted, honey. This is an Aries. This is a big Aries. I can't believe you said Leo. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Come on, man. Give me $1, man. All right, for real. I am about to step off and come right back. Yes, thank you so much, Jovan. Jovan J Eats. All right, when I get back, I would like to, I'm going to come back in 30 minutes. It'll be like 12:30 to be safe, okay? Man, the first time I ever got in a fight, I felt all this adrenaline. I did not know what to do with that. Oh my God. Oh my God. I started to realize at a young age that adrenaline is linked to my blackouts. Every time I get a lot of adrenaline and then I'm about to do something I don't want to do, which is fight, I don't know, I black out and I win. I black out, I turn into something I don't recognize and I win. That's scary, y'all. Every time I get super angry, I think I'm not trying to scare y'all. I rebuke it, but it has to be some type of a demonic spirit or a demon, or maybe that's God's will for me to fight and protect myself. I don't know what it is. I've always been very scared of that part of me. It's scary. It's scary. Because I don't remember. I don't know. The only thing that I can hear are police sirens. Police sirens bring me out of that shit. I could be just as lunched out as I want to be. I could be just lunched out. Woo! I'm gone. I start hearing the fucking sirens. I'm like, oh shit, back in my body. I'm out. I start hearing sirens. I gotta get my shit together. Police gotta get here. I gotta put on my white woman tears. Oh my God, I was so frightened. Say I won't do that. Say I won't. Oh my God, I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so frightened. Gotta force down the tear, you know? Marilyn. Don't play with me. I'm so quick. I'm so quick to put on the record. I'm scared. Don't play with me. I'm so scared. I'm, I'm frightened for my life. My little light ass, just my little light yellow red ass, just so frightened for my little yellow ass life. Look, look, I'm only 130 pounds. What can I do? I need help. Help me. Papa, help me. Help me. Fuck you talking about? Hell yeah, I play that shit up. You're going to jail. When I say I'm scared, you're going to jail. Okay? I was so scared I cocked my motherfucking hand back and gave her all I had. Pow! And then I called the police. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Fuck me if you want. I'll beat your ass, call the police, and oh my God. Get here. Get medical. I had to knock her ass out. She hit the ground. I'll tell you exactly what I did. I'll tell exactly what I did. I'll tell exactly what I did. Nah, for real though. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm pretty sure them police will understand it and came to so many damn calls. They probably used to a motherfucker like what I'm describing. You know? You so scared, but you handled it. Yeah. Scared of y'all motherfucking ass coming through and want to put a bitch in jail because she can handle herself. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. You motherfucking right. But I ain't tripping. I don't give a fuck if I fuck you up too bad. Oh well. I ain't gonna get no charge though. I promise you that. I'm too chill. Too chill for charges. I'm not a felon. Never had, never, nothing on my record. But I guarantee you this, whoever I whoop, your ass got a record. And guess who? There, and that's why it helps me to always say that I'm scared. Because your felon ass was fucking with me. And I had to dog you. And I'm so scared. Trying to tell you. It's about what it looked like. Not really what it is. It's about what it looked like. Do y'all pay attention to what white women do? Do you pay attention? They start stuff and they, oh. It's about what it looked like. It's not what it is. It's what it looked like. Okay? You can whoop somebody's ass all they want. But when you get there, your ass better be not all, yeah, and you're through. One more time and you're through. Yeah, your ass going to jail. You not getting over that shit. As big as your back could be as a man, you better curl it down and look like a dog with their tail between their legs and feel act like you remorseful for a moment. It's about what it look like. When the police get there, they're gonna see a remorseful, big back ass man, big old silverback gorilla of a man, and I could have really hurt him. Is he okay? You don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. Is he okay? Is he gonna be okay? Oh. As soon as you get that, you good, you ain't going, oh, okay, cool. Get your keys and get the fuck on. Fuck that bitch. Fuck them. They brought it on their own self. Sometimes I think people really want their ass whooped. I think they just want to be touched so bad. They don't even care if they get their ass whooped for it. No, I'm trying to tell you, man. Type shit. Me, I ain't doing all that. I'm just gonna be like this. I'm scared. It's the most you gonna get. I'm scared. And they can see you so scared, you uppercutted her and you did this and you When I get scared, I fight. You need any more? I grew up in a dysfunctional household. So I'm triggered to fight. There's really nothing to say. Like, I just. You know, I really don't know what to say. Y'all better be smart. Y'all better be smart. Hey, Karen, get the fucking with y'all. Yeah, get that camera out for 1 second. Get that camera out to catch the evidence that she's a problem. Then you cut that motherfucker off. And you let the motherfuckers know that the times have changed, okay? You make sure you let them know that times have changed. I love it. I love the videos that circulate around. And at the end of the video, when they get their ass whooped, slapped, fucked up, I just be thinking to myself, that'll do it. Times have changed, bro. Brothers and sisters, times have changed. Yeah. We don't like how history went. This generation don't like how history went. We want you to repeat that. We don't give a fuck about an elder. I am becoming an elder. Fuck you talking about? I don't care. Yeah. I slapped the shit out of somebody's great grandmother. And I slapped the fuck out their motherfucking daughter and they fucking grandkids too. That's probably my age. I don't care. I slapped the fuck out the whole lineage. Fuck y'all for what y'all did in the past. Your ancestors had slaves. You act like that's okay. You act like you're going to repeat that behavior today. Oh, yeah. By all means, please. Please, you want to know something? The whole time when we see these slave movies and we hear about how it's unjust, I just sit back and I just think to myself, wow, we are really advanced. Like, we live in with a great advantage, low key. Like, at any time, we can crash out and it'll be valid. Like, I don't understand why there's been no crashing out, but if they do enough, we'll crash out collectively, I'm sure. But, you know. Oh, yeah. I whoop people. I think the first time I ever had to fight, I whooped the fuck out that girl. And to be honest, I was scared. I was scared. Because I never really had a fist fight before, you know, at that time. And then, but when I realized what I could do, oh, I was scared of myself. I said, oh, why was I scared to do that? I need to be scared of my damn self. I'm a problem. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm still scared of myself a little bit. Because it's in me. I don't know how it gets out. I think if someone, like I said, if you touch me, I just kind of like lose my goddamn shit. I lose my mind. I don't like people touch me. I don't like all that. I don't like that shit. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're not my nigga. Okay, I'm not a newborn. I don't need no, you're not my parent. I don't need nobody touching me. I don't like that shit. Yeah. Yeah. I avoid situations because of me. It's not because of you. It's more than just going to jail. It's going to jail for taking you the fuck up out this earth. And maybe it was a little overkill. I would not know if I'm out of my motherfucking mind. I'm telling you, when I get too angry, I get out of my mind. I've never been able to control that. So the only thing I can control is not getting there. Don't get angry. Don't let nothing anger me to that point where I could lose control. I don't know what else to do for that part of me. You went to jail and they spit on you? Yeah, I'm not ever saying that I can't get hurt. And that's another thing. I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to get hurt. So I'm going to avoid things. But sometimes you can't avoid things. When I realize that I've done all the avoidance that I could, now it's just time to just act. It's time to give people what they want. Spinning is so disgusting. You said you whooped him and his bitch. I'm sorry, because you went to jail. That's not funny. But like you went to jail for a good reason though. Like not like they didn't have a I felt like they didn't have a right. You got spit on. They should have just let it be. I guess they had to do something about the fact that you whooped two people. I would have did the same damn thing, man. And no, it's times like that. I'm definitely gonna have to go to jail for a second. I will have to. It's okay. It's okay. I'll be all right. At least it's not robbery and stealing and rape and dumb shit and other stuff. I don't mind. And they ain't me starting it. They send you to jail if you whoop somebody that bad. If you whoop them bad, you go to jail for that. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Damn. Slow lane. Tezzy. I would. Damn, man. Did you ever try to contest that? Like, how could you be the aggressor when you got spat? You got spat on. Definitely getting spit on. It depends on the mama jokes. Your mama, I don't know. Talk about my mama. I'm always gonna try to whoop your head. I'm gonna whoop your head. You bring my mama up. I'm gonna whoop your head. Period. You can be like, she fine, she pretty. I'm gonna whoop your head for that. I don't want to hear that shit. That you juiced up off my mother. I don't want to hear that shit. All my life in school, niggas was. I say both, but spitting definitely gonna get you killed. Spitting can get you killed. Like, do you understand? Someone could have a gun on them, don't shoot it, but just whip you to death with that joint. You could make somebody that mad in your mouth. Just bash your shit in, you bash your mouth, you're gone till you through. You know what I'm saying? Facts. You should just see Jesus. I don't think you should see anyone else again in life if you have the audacity to spit on someone. Shit. Only thing you're supposed to be spitting on is I guess your bitch dry ass pussy. I guess that's the only thing that's acceptable. Some bitches accept that. See, the real ones with the water don't need no spit on it. So that's just still disrespectful over here for me. We sure did take it to hell. We did. Javon Eads, you think so? Slow leg Tezzy is funny as shit. You lower your health bars. I know that is right. I'm gonna tell my son that. He gonna start telling. I'm gonna tell my son that. He gonna start telling other people. I'm gonna start telling my kids instead of beat their ass. I'm gonna be like lower their health bar. Thank you. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna tell my kids because that sounds so ghetto. Yeah, they put their hands on you, beat their ass. I'm gonna be like, oh, they want to put their hands on you. Well, lower their health bar. I'm sorry, that shit go hard. Lower their health bar. I bet I knock the fucking voice out your shit. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't either. Your ass would have never been out to tell your story today. This motherfucker said XP plus. Man, what? I like that. I'm sorry. You gonna hear me use the fuck out of that. I'm gonna knock this bitch's health down. I'm sorry. As a gamer, that shit just got me a little tickle. You know, I'm finna knock this bitch health bars. I'm gonna slap this bitch's health bar. What is it to 0? I don't know. I gotta find some fire ass way to put that in there. I like that shit. I like that shit. I love it. Tickled. Very tickled. All right, y'all. Please do. You gonna love it here, Slow Lane Tessie. Oh my God. Oh my God. Put that shit in a sentence. Oh man. I'ma just randomly out of nowhere start talking about somebody's health bars. Matter of fact, my kids get home. When I say they get on my nerves, instead of like they get on my nerves, I'm about to knock these fucking kids' health bar down. Hey, my mama pissed me off. Man, she made me want to knock her fucking health bar down. Oh my God. All right. Woo! Hey yo. Nah, I'm definitely using that shit on my kids. Hey, sometimes I ain't gotta knock a bitch health bar down. They go fuck these niggas and go knock their own health bar down. STDs. It's like, not playing. Hey, I didn't drag that motherfucker deeper into Hades. Like, okay. All right, enough. I didn't took it somewhere else. All right, enough. I always do that shit. My bad. I meant it. Yeah. Sometimes I be looking at these girls and I just be like, why you let that nigga play in your pussy like that, girl? Why you let that nigga do that to you? You know that dick is itchy, bumpy, and nasty, and leaking fucking liquids without stimulation. It's terrible. You drink it up, nasty ass motherfucking bitch. Your throat. It's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm playing. No, I'm not. I'm not playing at all. Actually, I'm very serious. Yeah, I'm very serious. Nigga. Fuck that motherfucker girl up in this. She probably gonna go see God. God gonna be like, what you doing here, girl? You supposed to be cooking and baking and frying down there. And knocked you too far up. Shit. Supposed to be knocking you down. Ooh. It's like, nah, let me stop. Curious what these YouTube streets be missing. Hey, let me find out. I come on this bitch and turn it up. You know, I caught myself on somebody's live. They be cooking. They be doing a lot of weird shit sometimes. Like it's TikTok. And I never recall being on YouTube and just going through people's lives. You know, like seeing it, being able to just pop in and see people's lives. And then I was just thinking, I was like, no wonder my channel growing a little bit, because this ain't it. I'm sorry. The shit I be saying, I'm like, this ain't it. I mean, maybe I'm talking and my background ain't it right now, but I mean, this is always a vibe. It's always a vibe in here. This is my little workspace. But it's always a vibe. The trash people out here, you're gonna hear them honking the horn. That's for me. They're gonna be like, honk, 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 honk. Oh no, that's recycling. That's recycling. The real trash dudes be honking the horn for me. I be feeding them too. I do. They be buying my food. How often do I go live? I go live almost every other day. 3 to 5 days out the week. 3 to 5, sometimes 3, sometimes 5. I think I've been Monday? Did I do Sunday? I can't remember. Monday, Tuesday. Did I do Tuesday? Oh, y'all, my brain. I gotta start. I can't remember. I think I have been going every day. I haven't been going at night. I think last week I did night. This week I'm back on day. Y'all, I don't know. I can see it too. Especially if they deserve it. Man, what? Man, in high school I loved slapping motherfucking coins out these bitches. And I ain't gonna lie, when I was with that crazy ass dude that I was with, I definitely used to knock motherfucking Mario coins out his shit. And he would just jack me up and shit like that, and always had his hands on me, always doing stuff, jacking me up, trying to make me stop or whatever. But the thing about it was, I'd be like, I don't want to be around Slim. He'd be like, nah, we gonna hang around. I'm like, no, bitch, we're not. You're gonna take me home. And he'll be like, no, bitch, you're not going home. You're gonna be chilling. And bow, punch that motherfucker in his face. I'm not playing with you. And then he'd be like yoking me up, and then next thing you know, we just be fighting and shit. Definitely used to fuck that nigga up. I never forget. I bust his I bust his eye real good. I bust was it that time? I bust his eye up by accident. Well, it doesn't matter if it was an accident. I don't know. It wasn't really an accident. You're intentionally fighting. You don't want to, but it happens. Whatever. I fuck that nigga up. His eye. He gonna tell his mans, oh, I got stung by a bee and I'm allergic to bees. Okay. I let him lie. I was just looking at him in the car. And then, the people, they knew that we would fight back in the day. So I kind of think. Memory reset. Yeah, memory reset. Man, like my first fights for were with this dude, with my ex. Honestly, tell you the truth, and I'm trying to think. Oh no, I did get into a fist fight with a girl before him, but he's the most I've ever tussled and fought in my life was that one relationship, young. I swear, I have never in my life since him had a bad relationship. I haven't ever since him. And then I had another ex. He's dead, by the way, for the life that he lived. I didn't want to be with him because the life he was living. Because the life he was living. I got somebody to love on, yeah. Yep. I got somebody I don't want to beat the shit out of that would never put his hands on me. So I don't have to put my fucking hands back on him. And we good. I don't hit men. I don't do that shit. Thank you. I really don't hit men. I'm actually very ashamed of my behaviors. Actually. Very highly embarrassed that I was fighting a dude. Like, what the fuck? Why was you with a dude that you had to What? That shit don't make no sense. Oh, my bad. I read it wrong. I was looking at it like, you need to be out here putting him in the hospital. You said you don't. Oh, Lord. 14. It's over 10. 14. Got the kids with him. House, everything. That's my partner. That's my dog for life. I ain't never leaving him. Love him. I love my man. He's my favorite person in the world. Aside from my kids. He's my favorite person. That's like hard for me to say. Because I don't really fuck with people. I don't like people like that. But I actually found somebody I actually like every day. Like I choose them every day. That's so cool. Like people boring. I have such a boring relationship because we don't argue. We don't go through anything. And I love it. I love it so much. I love not having no issues with my partner. You know, it's so funny because, in the beginning of relationships, we always want something to, well, we're sabotaging. We're always expecting something to go wrong, something to happen, something, something, something. And when nothing is happening but love and respect and understanding, and even when we having like a misunderstanding or miscommunication, we still love each other and choose each other, respect each other. We get on each other's nerves and stuff like that. And we don't go off and be like, fuck the damn relationship. We always choose a relationship and have issues. I don't know. I feel like I found real true love. Thank you. Thank you so much. Real love is boring as shit. That's why people end up cheating. Because who they was with, they thought it was boring. But really, you had peace. Love, a boring relationship full of love and happiness and peace is bliss. Like I don't understand why people need to be all insecure and feeling like, oh, yeah, he must be into these bitches. Insecure and shit. The nigga feeling good. Like, oh, she think I got bitches. It's fucking lame as shit. That's annoying. You should make that bitch stop talking to you like that because that's lame as shit. Like that's boring. That's some boring ass shit right there. Like I never forget I was in a relationship and the dude could not believe that I was with him. He felt like I was cheating and this, that, and the third. And it became annoying. Like so a guy that actually was one to date, was cool, became somebody I just yeah. Whatever. Matter of fact, he broke up with me. He broke up with me. And I was just like, what? All because he was insecure and he couldn't believe that I was really fucking with him 100% and not nobody else. Like, there's nothing wrong. He needed some drama. He needed some drama. He's not used to a relationship without the drama. And see, I've had nothing but drama. So I'm seeking and need and require a relationship that has no drama. I I don't want any drama whatsoever. So, fuck your baby mother, fuck your mama, fuck all of your goddamn family if they pose as some form of drama. And fuck you if you start creating some drama. Yeah, fuck all that shit. Low egos, you would rather have a toxic dude or a lover dude. Mm-hmm. I think I'd rather be by myself because lover dudes, I don't know about that. Like a lover, like he wants one person, or he just like out here just want to love everybody. Because I'm good by myself. I don't want nobody. I don't want no toxic shit. I don't want no shit that everybody can have either. Soft ass motherfucking bitch ass nigga. I don't want that. So you mean about a lover dude? He wants to love one and be down with one, or he out here trying to love one honeys? Like he loving on honeys. Like he loving bitches. No, leave me alone. You basically for the earth, not the streets. No, it doesn't. I don't even act the same. It don't make me want to fuck. It don't make me want to cook for you. It makes me like drama in a relationship. Makes me. I'll become a bro. I'll become your bro. Yeah. I'll become one of the guys. Real easy. Yeah, you won't know that you're with a woman. If I can't be my soft, sweet self because you out here won't let me go and you want to embarrass me and play games with me and play in my face, man, I'll turn into your bro so fast. I'll sun your shit. Only one love with one person. I consider myself having that with my man. He's a lover man. I mean, he's not friendly, and I love that about him. He's quiet. He's not a friendly dude. You know, I feel really special because he chats, he talks to me and stuff. He doesn't really talk for real. He's really, really a quiet guy. Here I am on live and shit. He just be in the background of my lives, out of view. Sometimes he puts stuff on the counter and I move it around and do things so he don't be on. He's not, I'm not really the one to be live. He the one who told me to do it. He said I had the personality for it. I have the personality for this type of stuff in real life. Like I'm just like this in real life. Like I wouldn't know none of y'all. We can be at a bar somewhere and I bet you I end up meeting you and we'll be good ass friends. I make so many fucking friends. I have to pray to the Lord that the energy is so fire that it doesn't lead to the exchange of numbers because I have enough people. Oh yeah, I found my match. Oh, he ain't no little. That's a big match. Big daddy. Big daddy. Yeah, that's because I don't show him off all the time. Don't mean he don't exist. I love my big daddy. I love him. This is the most of y'all ever heard me talk about my man. You like crowds, you don't like individuals. Yeah. Man, if you don't get you a woman that ain't scared to say, oh, I love him. I'm gonna cook for him. Whatever. Whatever for him. Hell yeah, for him. For him. And that ain't your woman. He putting in that work Rihanna style shit. I didn't put in that work. Shit. We both did it the same way. Because his coworker friends or whatever be telling me how he be talking about me at work sometimes. I be like, what? What are you talking about at work? It'd be little things that I've done. Oh, he was proud of you for doing this and doing that. Oh, yeah. I be doing nails. My man is never, ever bored and lonely. I can tell you that. I never forget one time I was live and my original mod, Derail, his name on here is Security. Man. I said, hold on, y'all. I was on live in the beginning, like last year. I went in the room, made him feel nice. I came back. Why the fuck the chat knew what happened? It's like, what the fuck? That man was hollering out that loud. What? Oh, oh. I thought I was incognito. I came back to the chat like, hey, yo, put us on mute next time. What? Y'all heard that? That's crazy. That was crazy. Ever since then, I've been so... I really do be like doing stuff. Like, I don't just go be a freak and come back. Like, I don't. Hey, yo. Hey, the fact that the chat, you guys got to understand, my bedroom is all the way on the other end of the hall right there. I'm on not even, there's a room right here. We're on the other end of the hall. Like, I can't explain it. I don't know. I didn't think you could hear that from another room. Oh my God. Yes, I was on here yesterday putting in some work. I got a lot of work to do with my website, and I haven't even finished my circuit. I just did some arms. We're gonna do some legs when I get back on my mat, and we're gonna stretch. You gonna bring them back to me, young nigga? Hey, yo, go ahead. Y'all funny as hell in the chat today. All right. If you new, thank you so much. Make sure you sub. I think you're gonna like it here. And welcome back to all the new, the existing people who already know me by now. Hey, let me run down the street. I gotta call a customer, and then I'm gonna hop back on here. Okay, when I get more settled. It's not gonna be that long. Ooh, 12:22. Look at me. About to dip off at a good time. All right, I'll be back. I was supposed to come back around this time, so now I'm coming back around 1. Okay, like 1:15. We'll be having to pick my kids up within the hour after 1, so we can have a little bit of time to chop it up. I will start another live. It'll be after school, like 3:30. So I'll be back at 1:30, and then we'll chat it up until I get my kids. Then I'll be back again at like 3:30, 3:35 or something like that. All right, it's been real. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I know I was like going crazy a little bit. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. All right, catch you later. All right, Jovan, Jay Eats, and Electric Aura. I appreciate you, sweethearts. For real. Thank you guys for protecting me and being my mod. I don't say that enough when people are my mods. I appreciate you guys. Everybody has potential to be a mod. I just got to get to know you, by the way. So don't anybody feel away. I just want to get to know you a little bit. And I just got to feel like you really, really fucking with me. That's all. And then I'll make you mod. All right. Love y'all. I'll see y'all soon, okay? Oh, I'll be back.